guys to another Tales of Middle-earth. As you know, I'm your channel host, Adam, and today again I have with me these two fine gentlemen.
Zach.
Woo! And if you don't know, what we've been doing is a narrative campaign called Whispers in the North, which is where Angmar has started to stir during the War of the Ring. And Elrond has found out about it and has heard about it and has sent out a host of Rivendell Knights to go investigate. When they didn't return, they sent out another group of elves to go to hopefully find out where their whereabouts were, the Rivendell Knights, and that's Zach's Warband that will be followed. Sorry, Will's Warband. My bad, dude. My bad. Sorry. And then over here, Zach has his dwarves have received a call for aid from Elrond and is heading to Rivendell from the Grey Hills. Correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Then my warband that I'll be playing in this, if you don't know, is Thranduil's Halls, who have also received call for aid and have sent over a host of Mirkwood elves. So today's mission, what it is the dwarves are still en route up to Rivendell, and they've recently stumbled across a map that has directed them towards a stash of dwarven supplies. But when they get to the area where the X marks the spot, they're not the only ones that are in search of this supply or hoard. Stash? Stash. Not like a mean bicycle handle stash either. And so when they stumble upon there, they see a group of ruffians, cutthroats, people that are also in search of treasure, and they have to fend for themselves as they try to find that treasure. So basically it is similar to Heirlooms of Ancient Past, I think is what it's called, where there's only, but instead of having 5 objectives where you have to search for them, there's only 3, and they're straight across the center of the board, 9 inches apart. Width-wise, not depth-wise.
Yes.
Each company sets up within 9 inches of their board edge, and then to actually search for an heirloom at one of these objectives, or the stash, I should say, you roll a d6 when you move, end your movement in base contact with it, and on a 6 you discover it. Anything but, that token's removed. Simple enough?
Simple enough.
All right, let's show you the warbands, show the board, and get right into the match. Here we are with the dwarves that have stumbled upon a map that leads them to this dwarven stash of supplies. Why don't you walk us through what your warband consists of?
Well, starting off, we have our General Fallon. He has a shield and throwing axes, but in their last
combat,
he took an arm wound, so now he has -1 to his strength.
So he's only strength 2. Going up next,
It's Lofar.
Lofar. What's up with Lofar?
Well, he has a leg wound.
He has a leg wound.
After the last battle.
Took an arrow to the knee.
He took an arrow.
Lost the gunfight, I mean the bow fight.
Yeah.
Trying to shoot at the goblins and failed.
Yep,
That's
so
not true, he did kill one. So.
He got one. He was the only one that got a kill.
That's right.
And he has a bow.
Alright.
And then next to him is Onar.
Yep.
Who has a shield and throwing axes.
Okay.
And beside him is Turin.
Turin
with a
right there.
two-handed weapon.
Awesome.
And he has earned battle scars.
Battle scars.
After the last game.
So we've already rolled for that, and that's why
So
he is
he's good to
not.
go.
Yeah, he's not sitting out. So I'll show you the ruffians next, or the cutthroats. And these 5 models are going to be our ruffian stand-ins. Basically, we have 2 guys with sword, 2 guys with spear, and 1 guy with a bow. So they are fight 2, and then strength 3, defense 3, 1 attack, 1 wound, 2 courage. Just like the ruffian profiles, but these guys are also in search of the dwarven stash of supplies. This here is the board. that we're playing on. 3x3 board with the old ruins found here. And then just some trees and hills and such. So we're going to roll for deployment and get set up from there. Here we are. Everybody has been set up. So you have Lofar on top of the hill with his bow, eyeing the ruffians and cutthroats down at the other end. Is he going to fail that bow fight, though? Because there is a guy there with a bow. That's pretty scary. Will, you think so?
I think the dwarf is going down.
You think the dwarf's going down? Probably. The other 3 dwarves are set up here. These 3 objectives, or clear beads, are the stashes, where the dwarf stash could be stored. So, one of those will contain the prizes. Whoever has the prize at the end of the game is the winner. If neither side has it, it's a tie. And that is that. The game will end on a 1 or 2 once somebody is broken. So, priority, turn 1. Oh! Ruffians get a 4, 2, the dwarves 2. Whoa-oh. At the end of the movement phase, this is what the board looks like. You have 2 ruffians over there, and cutthroats going up towards that objective. That bow guy just moved up 3 inches, and 2 guys are hiding behind the tree because Lofar here is taking aim, and the dwarves are rushing towards the center. Going into shooting next. That guy there, shooting into the bowman. 5+, here we go. It's a 3, nothing. Lofar, who's hoping to get the upper hand here, is going to be firing back into that ruffian. And no. If there was like a critical failure here, Lofar would be the winner for that.
It's
right
like
there.
acting up.
Yes, that's right.
It's like
We'll come back with priority for round 2 next. Here we go, round 2 priority. That's who gets it. Oh, it goes to the dwarves. During the movement phase, the dwarves have decided to move up that way, and because they can't reach either objective. And so Will has ended his movement with that ruffian there. So he's going to try to see if that is the prize or not. The stash. The dwarven stash on a 6. It is! Oh, so he has it, and the other 2 disappear. Here we are at the end of the movement phase. These 2 ruffians moved up. That one stayed stationary. And this ruffian that found the stash has a bodyguard in front of him now. So we're going to go into the shooting phase next. Lofar, with his keen eyes, almost as keen as an elf, has seen that that ruffian has dug up some sort of prize. And with that said, his greedy little mind makes him take aim on him. Here we go. That's a cocked 4. That's a 5. That is a hit. Need it in the way for the front guy. Gets through. Can you get the ruffian? Keep it on the table. No. He doesn't have any might either, does he?
No.
Negative. Boo. Here we go. Priority turn 3. Uh-oh.
6.
And it goes to the ruffians.
Oh no.
Beginning of the movement phase. What are you doing with Fallon there, Zach?
He is calling a heroic move to
Alright.
heroically run away
From the ruffians there. Alright, we'll see where he moves next. So, at the end of the heroic move, the dwarves end there closer to their prize. Let's see what happens with the rest of the movement. Here we are at the end of the movement phase. Lofar stayed stationary on that hill, hoping to take a shot at somebody. And then those 2 ruffians, brigands, cutthroats, whatever you want to call them, they're basically people that are of
scum.
Yeah, they're scum. They're bad men, corrupted by the darkness of Mordor. And those guys have all been surrounding the dwarves. So Angmar, yes, Angmar. It's true. So let's come back with shooting next. Lofar is the only shot for shooting phase this turn. Who are you going to use? Or shoot
at the guy holding the relic.
Oh, I'm going to shoot at that ruffian. He hits!
Oh.
It's a 2. Sorry, dude. Roll it on the table next time, and it might have been better. But he survives this round, so we'll come back with combat. Going into this one combat here, we have 2 ruffians. And you might be wondering why this guy has a spear. Ruffians don't normally get spears, but we're just using the stats of the ruffians. We're not using their profile. So these guys are more like brigands and stuff like that, not ruffians from after Grima and Worm and all of them were kicked out of Orthonac. Mm-hmm. So anyhow, fights. What are you going to do? Zach, are you shielding?
I am not.
Alright.
A 6.
Oh no! They got a 6 over there.
Sad face.
Alright. Your defense 7, right, Zach?
Defense 7.
Oh.
6s.
There's a 6.
I do have a fate point.
Alright, 4 plus.
Not with that dice.
Not with that dice, eh? No. Negative. That guy is done. That's 2 games in a row he was taken out. That isn't good. Uh-oh.
Not at all.
Here we go. Priority for the next round. Oh, dangerous. 1 to a 4.
Okay.
Goes to the ruffians. Here we are at the end of the movement phase. Blackfyre is starting to make way down the hill towards his allies as they're crying in pain. His leader of his warband, Fallon, is laying on the ground, decimated from the wounds by the ruffians. And the other 2 dwarves up there are surrounded. Well, not surrounded, but are being attacked from both sides.
Yep.
So, no shooting this turn. We'll go right into combats. Starting off with this combat, correct, Will?
Yep.
Yeah. And anybody doing anything interesting?
He's gonna shield for me.
Okay.
I get 2 dice.
Yeah.
6.
Oh my goodness. Alright. You're not trapped, so you do get back away.
In 6s.
Nothing. There's a cocked 4 there, though. It's a 1, so nothing. Going into this fight here, we got 2-on-1.
2-on-1.
Yes. Are you gonna two-handed it, or are you gonna fight
No,
regularly?
I'm
No.
gonna fight regularly.
Alright.
4.
5. The dwarf wins!
Yes!
Can he take down one of these 2 guys? Who are you gonna try to take down?
The spear.
The spear.
In 4s.
Needing 4s. Here we go. We got it. Oh, so bad. Going into the next round, those guys are getting pushed back, but let's see who has round 4 priority, I think. 4, 2, 5. The dwarves have it. That's what you want.
Yes.
All right. We'll come back with movement next.
Plus.
Here we are. So, who is that guy?
Onar,
Onar is going to charge into...
the swordsman,
Yeah.
and he's gonna do a throwing axe.
All right. Hitting on not to.
Not
so
that.
he charges in on that guy nonetheless. And then...
Good old turns, just gonna hippity hop around.
And charging on the guy that has the relic. Or the stash. End of the movement phase. Blackfyre
Yes.
has decided to move up. And then over here we have... What's going on? Turn has 2 on him.
Yes,
And then-
Onar has 3.
That's dangerous, so no shooting. So we'll come back with combats next. Starting over here, Onar
Yep.
is going to shield up against those 3, correct?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's see what you get. Oh, no!
Oh.
Oh, yeah! And he does push them back. And going into Turin,
Turn.
he's going to be fighting regularly, or are you getting 2 hands?
Regularly.
Okay,
Don't want that -1.
that's right. Got a 3. Oh, there's a 6. And you could move back your inch. So, can you get it? There's a 6. Does he have a fate point? Is he one of your heroes?
Yes, he does.
All right. Come on. No. Moving right along to the next round. We need priority.
Priority.
Priority dwarves. Warren here is going to charge into the guy that has the stash, the dwarven horde, and going to throwing axe him. No, but he will charge him. End of the movement phase. Blackfyre stays stationary, and everybody is charging in on Onar there. That's not good. It's desperate time for the dwarves. 2 games in a row. Zach, what are you going to do? Are you going to shoot?
I'm gonna shoot at the spear support.
All right. Here we are. No.
No.
No. Unfortunately.
No.
We'll come back with combats next. Moving along into the combat phase here. Zach, what are you going to do? You got 1 guy there up
I'm
against
going all
5. You're going all out?
Yep.
Oh no. Not shielding?
Not shielding.
All right.
Going for the strikes.
All right.
Ooh.
6.
Oh no! And there's a 6 there. You are trapped. Can you get him? You're needing 6s.
First attack.
Yeah. Alright. So, Blackfyre is the only one from the doors that is remaining. Here we go! End of the round here. It's not looking good for these dwarves. We need a priority roll, though. Let's see what happens. Okay, goes to the dwarves. We'll come back with movement next.
At least you can't.
And Blackfyre needs to make a courage test before he does anything. What happens here? And he fails.
He fails.
So he runs directly away from the nearest model. 4 inches, which is his run speed there. So Blackfyre, as you saw, ran back, and with the blood in their on their hands, and in their nose. They are craving more flesh and more death, so they're chasing after Lowfire there. You do have a shot though, Will?
Yep.
All right.
Right here.
Ruffian shooting into Lowfire. Will have it in the way. And he hits with a 6! Oh my goodness, the 6s with Will is uncanny. And the 1's with Zach! Oh, I thought it was going to be a 6, so it hits a rock and nothing. So, no combats. Who has priority?
We roll to see if the game ends.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I
what
did.
we're doing right now.
I did.
Who has priority? Let's see. 1 or 2, game ends. Oh no! The game ends, and Zach, you unfortunately were not victorious, and were not able to capture the Dwarven stash. We'll come back with the recap and after action report next. Going into the breakdown of all the events after the board, or after the game, Onar here is aware, needs to make an injury roll. See what happens to him. 4! That is a full recovery. He is good.
Yes.
Now, you need 2d6 for your heroes. So you have 2 heroes here. You have Turin, and you have Fallon. All right, what one do you want to do first?
We'll do Turin first.
Turin first. All right, 2d6. 7 is a full recovery. That is good. And Fallon? Fallon
7.
is also 7
Oh.
and makes a full recovery. So really, you lost nothing here whatsoever. You only gain experience. So they all participated in the match.
Yep.
So they all get 1 experience, but nobody did any wounds to anyone. So that is it. We'll come back with the after action report next. All right, none of these guys have leveled up this game, but Zach, you do get to roll for gold. So d6 plus 1. Please roll a 6 here. 4, so you have 5 gold.
Okay.
You might be able to buy
Got
something.
10 gold overall.
So, with the 10 gold that Zach had, what are you doing with it?
I am going to buy a new Dwarf Warrior
That guy right there?
named Finley.
Finley.
And he has a shield.
And he has a shield. Alright, takes you up to 5 guys in your
Yep.
warband. That's pretty good. We'll come back with the after action reports next. Alright guys, welcome to the after action report. You just saw the match between these two and the dwarves up against the ruffians and the brigands that were in search for the dwarven stash or hoard of goodies. And unfortunately the dwarves were not able to find and secure that dwarven stash of supplies.
Oh.
So, what's your thoughts on your battle company there?
Well,
Zach?
I'm playing the slow game here. Starting off,
Yes.
you know, letting them have easy wins.
Yes.
But it's later on in the campaign when they're needed most, we're going to become the most valuable asset of the team.
Will you?
Yeah.
You're going to be like the anvil and everybody else will be the hammer, right?
Yes.
It's a bold statement.
That is a pretty bold statement. Yeah. So you had Lowfire who survived.
Yes.
And everybody else made full
Yes.
recoveries. Which is
No
great.
more injuries.
No
on my
more
list.
injuries. You still have your old battle scar, which we
Yes.
rolled and it was a
And
4,
it
so
passed.
it's good. So he doesn't miss next match. And you even recruited a new guy, Finley,
Finley.
which is good. Are you feeling confident for your game 3?
I think Finley's going to be really key when it comes into my next game. He's going to bring the much needed shield wall that I lacked.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Okay.
I think.
All right. You think? Will?
I just feel bad.
Yes. You just feel bad.
This is the second time
You even changed up the dice and everything, trying to get.
just shows dwarves aren't competitive. Just remember that. Dwarves are not competitive. Okay, maybe they are.
Well, it depends situationally, I guess,
Yes.
right? So they can be. Anything can be competitive, all
course.
how you play it. But I just think it's really unfortunate dice rolls, dude. Like,
Yeah.
go to like
Blackfyre Dice doesn't win you games.
Ooh, on his channel.
Wow. No, it's your
They won
skill
your
as a player. They
won
won your
my
games. Yeah, and you slayed him last time using them
Yeah.
too. So,
That's
it's not true. But besides that, the dwarves will continue their march on to Rivendell. And to see what they find out there, you guys will have to watch the next battle report. Thank you for watching, guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.